Meri Brown being graceful amid family tragedy. Tragedy rocked the sister wives community at the beginning of March when Garrison Brown sadly took his own life. In the following days and weeks, many family members expressed their sadness over his death, while many fans had questions. Although Meri Brown hasn't played an active role in the children's lives in quite some time, she also felt Garrison's loss very deeply. She even made a compassionate post praying for her late mother to welcome Garrison into heaven. As the family and sister wives community recover from the loss, many viewers think Meri Brown's behavior speaks volumes about her character. Meri Brown refused to answer questions about Garrison's death. Since Garrison Brown's death was so tragic and sudden, it makes sense that viewers have questions. While Meri Brown thanked fans for their well wishes during this difficult chapter, she firmly said she would the family's privacy first. Overall, Sister Wives fans applauded the move. Meri is class and grace, one Sister Wives fan shared on Reddit this week. Meri just wrapped up Fridays with friends. She thanked everyone for their comments, prayers, love, etc. in Garrison's passing. She said she was not going to be entertaining any questions about the situation out of respect for Janelle and the family. She said she also didn't want to talk about it too much because she didn't want to start crying. Jen mentioned all the donations made in Garrison's name to animal shelters, etc., and Meri did seem to get a tad teary then. The OP went on to include how Meri hoped the family would spend more time together in the future. Overall, the Redditor found Meri's behavior incredibly favorable during the family's heartbreaking situation. Other Sister Wives fans react to the live stream. Sister Wives fans have generally held mixed feelings about Meri over the past several years. However, most agreed with the original Redditor's assessment here. Other Reddit users wrote, "It was good to hear from her/someone in the family. It was especially great to hear they've all spent time together. Her eyes were so red, and the tear mark down her cheek got me. I really think the point of tonight's live was to get across how touched they were by the donations in Garrison's name. I adore Meri. The things that man put her through is deplorable. I'm glad she was included and spent time with the family and Janelle. It showed in later seasons that she was internalizing things she was learning in therapy. The way she spoke changed." What do you think about Meri Brown's demeanor in her latest live stream? Do you think she's handling Garrison Brown's passing with class and grace? 8 reasons why Sister Wives fans blame Kody for the Brown family's downfall. Why fans believe Kody ruined his family life. Many people on social media are attributing the breakup of the Brown family to Garrison Brown's father, Kody Brown, following the terrible and sudden passing of the Sister Wives star. The downfall started when Kody disregarded his rule of not kissing before marriage for Robyn Brown when they first met, which angered the other wives. The Browns moved from their common Utah house to separate residences in Las Vegas and later Arizona, further complicating family life. What little left of the family's unity was destroyed when the COVID-19 pandemic arrived. The family was already separated. Kody is grieving the loss of his kid and unintentionally enters into a monogamous relationship with Robyn. 1. Janelle overcoming Kody's hurtful words with support. Kody called Janelle Brown a liar, a lazy person, and other disgusting things over the years. Amid the pandemic, during one specific conflict, Kody told Janelle, "I don't have sons. They're all dead to me." Even though Kody didn't mean to say those offensive things, he sent them out of rage. They will follow him for the rest of his life because of his son Garrison's passing. When Janelle shared a picture of her entire family on Instagram on March 8, her followers showered her with love in the comments area. One commenter said, "You are such a great mom. Praying for you all." 2. Kody Brown amidst Garrison Brown's passing. 25-year-old Garrison was discovered dead at his Flagstaff, Arizona, home on March 5, 2024 from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Kody paid tribute to his son on Instagram later that day, stating, "Janelle and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy, Robert Garrison Brown." In an identical message sent by other Brown family members, Kody said, "He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. Our loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away." Even though the post's comment section is closed, some Instagram users are returning to earlier postings and making rude comments for Kody. 3. Kody Brown was unfair to Meri Brown. Meri Brown was frequently treated horribly by Kody, who said he had never loved her and wasn't attracted to her. Though many Sister Wives fans still stand by Meri, she was not Kody's favorite wife. On March 9, Meri shared a picture of her mother on Instagram on the day of her passing. The comment section was filled by fans, one of whom wrote, "Your mom is looking after Garrison and giving her grandson a hug for you all." A different person said, "I'm sure she was there welcoming Garrison and her spirit is with all of you giving you comfort." 4. Kody Brown favored Robyn Brown over others. Due to Kody's obvious partiality to Robyn, resentment and jealousy grew and affected his relationships with the other wives. His sudden choice to include a new woman in his multiple marriages served as the final nail in the coffin. More difficulties resulted from his preference for Robyn and his special treatment of her. When Kody decided to prioritize spending time with Robyn, things spiraled out of control and other wives were jealous. On January 10, 2023, Kody announced his divorce from Meri in an Instagram post. Following the tragic death of Garrison, supporters have revisited this post to accuse Kody of showing favoritism for Robyn. 5. Kody Brown's request wives to conform to patriarchy. Christine Brown decided to part ways with Kody in 2021, and Kody declared, "I'm going to be the head of my household again," to which many find absurd. He stated that he wants to know if everybody's willing to conform to patriarchy, and that he has been striving to make his wives happy. When he begged everyone to honor the patriarchy, Janelle's reaction said it all. Ultimately, Janelle and Meri, two more of Kody's wives, followed the path of Christine, thus he was unable to maintain the patriarchy. 6. Kody favored Robyn Brown's children. Supporters frequently accused Kody of favoring Robyn's children, a charge that was reinforced when Kody divorced Meri to wed Robyn legally and adopt her 2 children. Even though Robyn frequently refers to herself as the family scapegoat, a lot of fans have turned against her for manipulating the other members of the Brown family. To safeguard his children with Robyn, especially the 2 youngest, Kody withheld his elder children from seeing them during the COVID-19 pandemic. Fans believe there were alternative ways to safeguard younger kids without rejecting the oldest, like Garrison, despite Kody's concerns regarding the virus. 7. Debating Kody Brown's COVID-19 rules. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, Kody and his kids enjoyed a wonderful connection. Fearful of the virus, Kody and Robyn implemented stringent mitigation measures that were unachievable for Kody's grown children, particularly Garrison and Gabriel Brown. Things were so tense that Kody had no contact at all with his older children. One fan wrote, "You may not have been able to reconnect with Garrison, but please take this time and mend your broken relationship with your other children, especially Gabriel." In response to Dylan's September 29, 2021, Instagram photo of the Brown family landing in Coyote Pass. 8. Kody spend more on Robyn's kids. In a YouTube video, Gwendolyn Brown criticized her dad's extravagant spending patterns. Kody's daughter, Gwendolyn, 22, is grieving the loss of Garrison and is currently living with Christine, his 3rd wife. She stated, "I think that my dad and Robyn have a terrible habit of spending very crazy." In response to concerns from fans, Janelle and Meri are kind of similar to my mom, and that they're not gonna be salty or petty and trying to take money from him even though they totally deserve it because he's been spending all of their money, continued Gwendolyn. Janelle is the strongest Brown. Why I think she's kind and brave as she grieves after Garrison's passing. Sister Wives Janelle Brown's a wonderful mother, and the way that she's dealing with Garrison's passing is extremely brave. Janelle is a good person. Janelle Brown shines with love and grace. Not even tragedy can dim her light. Janelle's strength and authenticity set her apart, even in the midst of unimaginable heartbreak. Janelle's bond with her son Garrison Brown was pure and beautiful. She's a mother who deserves admiration and respect. Janelle Brown is showing so much grit and strength after the tragic passing of her son, Garrison Brown. She's always been a woman with tons of common sense. However, she's also a warm and loving person. Right now, she's going through hell in the public eye, and she's not afraid to show vulnerability. Janelle's so emotional and real, putting the focus exactly where it should be, on her son Garrison's legacy. It takes real courage to deal with this kind of emotional devastation in such a mature, human, and genuine way. Sister Wives Janelle wasn't Kody's favorite wife, but maybe she should have been. Right now, Kody's fairly quiet. Of course he is grieving, but it's Janelle who is putting herself out there, letting the world know that Garrison was a wonderful son and a blessing. Fans see her tears and feel her pain. Some of them have been through similar ordeals. Janelle Brown is showing her love for Garrison Brown after his tragic passing. Janelle Brown is pure love. She's a wonderful mother. A lot has been said about the Brown family. For years, the Sister Wives cast has been critiqued. The feuds, romantic woes, and money issues have been put under a microscope. The Browns are big stars. Anyone who Googles them will see thousands of pages of search results, and many of the articles have negative spins. The family has really brought the drama. However, until now, there hasn't been heartbreak this intense and awful. For Janelle, it's a test that she will pass with flying colors. She has endured so much already. That doesn't mean that her heart isn't broken. When Janelle went out to work to help support the Brown family, just as Kody did, she was showing him that she was every inch his equal. She was a breadwinner who ended up with financial problems because she gave and gave. She put her paycheck to work for the family, was an excellent sounding board for Kody, and gave her children all her love. Thanks to Janelle's level-headed, earthy personality, she was able to avoid a lot of the typical sister wives histrionics, unlike Sob and Robyn Brown, who was always bursting into tears. Kody was also prone to theatrics, calling his non-Robyn wives. Janelle stayed strong through all of that, keeping her sense of self intact. Now she's dealing with the worst pain she's ever felt and showing so much grace. Janelle Brown was good to Garrison Brown. It's terrible that Janelle Brown has to go through this. When Kody met Janelle, she was immediately bewitched. She felt a connection, but nothing happened between her and Kody at that point. However, she thought about him, and the clip shown above tells their origin story. When they married, she probably had a lot of hopes and dreams, just like any other woman. Never in a million years would she have anticipated that she'd lose a sweet and caring son. Everyone goes through terrible experiences in life which scar them psychologically, but nothing is worse than losing a child. It's a special kind of pain, and no one deserves it, especially not Janelle. She's so easy to root for. Garrison rescued a cat from euthanasia. He loved hugging his mother and being with her. He was a good friend. Sometimes people become depressed and they just can't see the light. They may not always share everything that they are feeling. When Janelle tried to save her son's life, she showed kindness and bravery that stand out. While she was too late, she didn't hesitate to contact her son and try to help him. She would have done anything for him. Sister Wives Janelle has dealt with things that a lot of women can relate to. Her marriage didn't last. She worries about paying the bills. Maybe she's lonely sometimes. Janelle is real. She's not one of those reality stars who puts on a show. What people see is what they get. When Janelle tells fans that her son was amazing, they should believe her. He was raised with love, and Garrison's passing is no reflection on her parenting. Through the pandemic and before, she was there for her kids. Now she's still showing her love. 5 ways Robyn Brown made herself look bad. The villain on TLC's Sister Wives doesn't need any help showing off how ruthless she can be when controlling her husband, Kody Brown, and the rest of the polygamous family. A fan first met Robyn Brown when she was just introduced as the 4th wife of the patriarch. She fooled everyone into thinking she really wanted a plural family, but in the long run, she just wanted Kody to only have eyes for her as she became the puppeteer of the Browns' downfall. Robyn is a mega manipulator and is no stranger to using one pretty spot-on technique. The mother of 5 cries at the drop of a dime, with followers having caught on that it is just her way of getting what she wants. Every time a family decision didn't go her way or another sister wife became angry, she would let her tear ducts flow as she quickly tried to figure out Plan B. Robyn was the champion at showing false sincerity for others as she blubbered everywhere. But after a while, the crocodile tears just got old. Let me clarify. Robyn hates almost all the Brown children, with the exception of a handful. She was a huge part of the reason Kody no longer spoke to his older children, but Robyn seemed to sleep just fine at night. During COVID-19, Robyn and Kody agreed on some pretty strict rules, with most of the family members feeling like Robyn was pulling the strings behind the scenes. It caused Janelle Brown's older boys to feel discarded, and in turn, they blamed their dad's fourth wife. Robyn has a way of inserting herself into the children's issues, like when she tried to control the Christmas pool. Fans learned she jumped on a text thread and made it all about herself, taking away the holiday joy from the children. What a Grinch! In Robyn's small mind, she truly believes that she is the savior of the polygamous family. So when something goes wrong and she starts getting the blame, she loves to play the victim. More often than not, Robyn could be caught telling Kody or Meri Brown how hard she had tried to make things right between the other wives or the kids. But the funny thing is she never really tried. Fans would just watch Robyn talk about her dreams of sitting on a porch with all their grandchildren, but in reality, she never made a proper plan to really help support the Browns. As much as Robyn likes to think she was close to Meri, it usually looked like she was using Kody's first wife as a trampoline to bounce ideas off of. Robyn never really cared for Meri, especially when she got what she wanted, which was for the couple to divorce. Meri selflessly legally ended her marriage to Kody in order for him to be able to adopt Robyn's first 3 children. After that day, Robyn no longer had a use for the mother of one. During the last few seasons, viewers watched Robyn try to manipulate Meri into staying with Kody. Yet it was so obvious that he no longer cared for her. But Robyn didn't want to look bad in the eyes of polygamy and tried her best to force a love connection. Robyn was not a woman who cared about anything but herself. Was Robyn never told not to bite the hand that feeds her? She recently turned on Kody during the Sister Wives Tell-All, where she stated she felt like Kody was trying to self-sabotage his marriage with her. After losing 3 wives, the father of 18 has become a bit grumpy and evidently is taking out his frustrations on Robyn. Naturally, she was not a huge fan of the plan, so she resorted to throwing him under the bus. In my opinion, it is only a matter of time before the two call it quits because there is only room for one head of the family, and that is Robyn. Here on Chroma Celebs, you are always on top of the latest sister wives celebrity gossip and drama. Also, you'll get the exclusive news about Kody Brown and his 4 wives Meri, Janelle, Robyn, and Christine Brown. Hope you subscribe our channel and stay tuned for more videos update. See you in the next video.